we do not live. If the blood will eat us up, where don't you know for peace and love?
My Zambia, I bow to you. Live with thy island shrimp, light with thy utter breath, go of winds of delight. Mother of mine, mother free.
Freedom in our minds, faith in our hearts, pride in our souls.
And our names are
Chipot Indire,
Namwila Sankananji,
Correct Grace, Salwanda Lista,
Discover Machalo,
on behind us, Shima Adliv,
and together we say,
Vikomo, Zalumbagabat,
Watote, Asanta, Mwade.
Thank you so much. We can give them a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. That was Abana Primary School, giving us a different performance. May I request Kasama for the special prayer to also come and do their performance. I request that your performance should be under 5 minutes because time is not our best ally. That is Kasama College of Education coming soon to sing for us. I hope you are singing the song to do with independence. Most people are that you know that we are trying to independence. Amen.
Everybody.
So now, first of all, for Kasama College of Education, that is Kasama College of Education, and we're going
Zambia.
Nicola Nashukai, Kasama College of Education.
So that is Kasama College of Education giving us a proof of independence. I wish to also recognize the provided by Lona TV. Lona TV is our very own virtual TV, and we are streaming live all the proceedings here as we celebrate 59 years of independence. So these cameras, you see whatever is happening. If you want to see, you can still go to the page, Lona TV, and like the page. So kutuma yako kwa Lona TV kwa Facebook. Joseph Grace Tukabumbwai, we are streaming live. So before I can invite the children fighters to come and deliver their speech, may I invite Ituna Secondary School to come and give us a piece of entertainment. Ituna, come and do a performance under 5 minutes. I talk about Ituna, but what we call entertainment under 2 minutes. After Ituna, I will invite the freedom fighters to come and deliver their keynote speech. So this is the Ituna Secondary School coming through to give us entertainment as we celebrate 59 years of independence. Remember the theme as we celebrate this year's independence is accelerating national development for equitable distribution of resources. Ituna. Now, thank you to
Enkai kanshi Professor Langanshi ako waituna valesma palinosta kanshuntai kusetu aikala kondolo idio kala ba upunyam amale inina koba problem fighter kanshuntai aba kubero wonto moksara wenda kutela kama sawan transporte.
Ladies and gentlemen, moving forward, right about now I invite the representative of the freedom fighters to come and deliver his speech.
Wasafiri Pawanse Mkwai. First of all, where provincial chairman, Mamenya, Abachmanokwa, Naifwe, Papshuero, Lero, Nukatan, and Oruchero, Vastata for Window. Abantu mayori nokutira ati ndalemina guest of honor Deputy Permanent Secretary and Worship Mayor District Commissioner Provincial Heads of Departments, fellow freedom fighters, ladies and gentlemen. I'm humbled to be accorded this opportunity to speak on behalf of my fellow freedom fighters. Once again. Today's celebration reminds us all that our country, Zambia, attains 59 years. It is 59 years since its birth, which means that even those who were born on this day, they have attained 59 years. Independence celebration has become an historical event which reminds us all to keep remembering that this country at one time was not as stable as it is now. It was not as stable as it is now when we are enjoying independence. Mwali furunganya diretwalekura. All these women, all these men that you have seen seated here, where are you? All of us now, where are you? All the people who are lieutenants and generals are gone. But we are happy because you have joined us. We are celebrating together. Some young people asked that you say you chased a group of whites with sophisticated weapons. How? The answer that we give is that unity was our dangerous weapon which we used to chase the white person. Because we were demanding what belongs to us, Zambia, because we are demanding it, we had courage, and indeed we united ourselves until we achieved what we wanted. Another thing which made us so courageous was we had some choir songs. Choir songs, when we sang, they were like we were petitioning God to hear us. Because I do remember one song which we won the Wellensing. Even before we went, we had independence. We were warning him, say, move away from the way we want to enter Zambia. We knew Zambia is going to be there, and so we warned him to move away from the road because we have to enter Zambia. We said, Zambia. Oh, di tiro emo. What mazamba tiro emo Zambia. Ena kondasu. Ifeti konda kaunda ena kondasu. Kisila oziko. It means even when we are fighting, we had some informers who were stealing some information from us and then sell the whites, the colonialists, who later came to terrorize us. We had them, and those are whom this song was composed. To cut the story short, on 24th October, we experienced the birth of Zambia. Therefore, immediately after independence, our leaders realized that when NCK went away with skilled manpower, then they started to plan of how to replace and fill in gaps in the vacancies, the vacant position. Free education was introduced as first priority plus others like agriculture, as the nation could not survive without food. Mines, copper production brought about national economic boom. Zambia became industrial. That day, it has been said that development is a gradual process. Therefore, signs of continuous national development have been shown. When we say the developments that are taking place in Zambia right now, We believe very strongly that going forward, and new developments will be done, especially with coming of the Constituency Development Fund, CDF. We see more development in our country, provided that people managing it must be strict by ensuring that money is spent on the development that it is intended for, and used prudently. Then more development will fail us. May God bless us all. Thank you.
Speech of Kubale Mininakowa freedom fighter, Manoj Tongo, it's another project.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the representative of the freedom fighters giving us that speech and emphasizing on the importance of Zambia's independence. He has actually elaborated very, very well what transpired during the freedom, during the fight for our independence. He has actually mentioned to say there were a lot of people that were involved. At that time we were youths. Now you can see that most of these freedom fighters and they are in their 80s and 70s, meaning that time they were full of energy. I think we appreciate all the efforts and the courage that they exhibited to make Zambia to be free. I think they deserve another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. So we are celebrating 59 years of Zambia's independence, and remember the theme is accelerating national development through equitable distribution of resources. So before the keynote speech by the guest of honor, I want just to slot in two slots of entertainment. I will request Chileshe Chepela to come and give us a poem. After Chileshe Chepela, we are going to have the cadets. The cadets, they also want to come and do a mock struggle for independence. They want to come and show us how the struggle for independence was actually done. So this is Chileshe Chepela, one song more special school to coming through to give us a poem. Kanshi Kwai, abantu ba Chileshe Chepela, Kanshi Bansa, Mugutubela ko poem. So use the microphone so that everyone can hear it. They can't hear it.
It's a prominent tale of ancestry, when their spirits were forced in bravery, struggle in their countless nights, longing for annual fights. We are going to take you back, where it was happy, when farmers and marshals were raised.
The path to independence was not easy for the Zambians.
The first obstacles and challenges like Libyans. Due to its landlocked location, Ghana had no access to the sea or ocean. Europeans didn't visit until the 19th century. We just contact with outsider at this country.
In 1888, John Cicero, leader of the British South African Company, obtaining rights in our region, institution of tribal rebellions and the discovery of copper deposits, led control of other areas in our region. This led to form Northern Rhodesia in 1911. But the Northern Rhodesia was the British protectorate, governed with the advice of the British South African Company. But in 1923, the British government took control of Northern Rhodesia.
Our people prayed in Shamwood. When a white man walked, they trembled. People were then right or they trembled, night or day. And twice this could not be raised. Then the robbers in their own land. And praise was out of hand. But open and hope was not left for the place.
After the end of the World War II, the process of colonization began in Africa. In 1953, Britain
Democratic and they united party to independent party under the President General strikes and killer fights had begun. Farmers and marches were raised. In unity and solidarity they sang.
Tiende pamoja mtima umo. Tiende pamoja mtima umo. Tiende pamoja mtima umo. Tiende pamoja mtima umo. Tiende pamoja, tiende pamoja, tiende pamoja mtima umo.
Every battle armored for all the righteous, a melody that was sung by all, the young, the youth, and the old.
A song of unity for the entire nation. So
Past resolution. And as the Federation and Modern Self-Governance, the Federation was dissolved on 31st December 1933. In January 1964, Kawunda won the own election.
the election for Prime Minister on October 24th, 1962.
The Prime Minister Kawunda became the Nyabo president, and the British colony of the Northern Rhodesia became known as the Independent Republic of Zambia.
Ubuntu twaliboka muchalo chetu ichazamya. Ubuntu twaliboka muchalo chetu ichazamya. Noma mume minazamya uishpishe chalo. Noma mume minazamya uishpishe chalo. Viva Mother Zambia, viva! Viva! Viva Mother Zambia, viva! Viva! Viva Zambia, viva! Viva! Viva Zambia, viva! Viva!
United as one. United of peace, united of freedom. That promise of $1 in district from the two languages and the three tribes.
4 major lakes, 4 major waterfalls, 3 major rivers, 5 large open pit mines.
All this and more.
He has made right to stand and sing for us, for we are proud and free, in the land of wealth and joy in unity, all one strong and free.
The Zambia flag is a symbol of our pride. Right is for the fight shared in the name of struggle and freedom for which we fought.
All united as one.
Orange is for the country's mirror wealth for which we fought.
All united as one.
Green is for the vegetation and natural resources for which we fought.
All united as one.
Black, almighty black, the color of our people unchanged, flowed in the stream of time.
The eagle in its flight, flying above the color stripes as it depicts the freedom of our land.
Viva Mother Zambia, viva! Viva! Viva Mother Zambia, viva! Viva! Viva Zambia 69, viva! Viva! Viva Zambia 69, viva!
Viva!
This remains the land of the free.
Where all men created are equal, with the seal of one Zambia, one nation, enshrined in the theology of the Christian nation, in which we remain united as one.
Samuel Mozeka Kwekwe, Harry Mwanga Nkungula,
Siko Tawina,
Kenneth Kaunda,
Maiza Chona,
Sanko Mpundum Tembo.
Our true fathers of the nation, a salute to those who died in the fight.
Thank you, thank you. Now to the listening, the lesson here is to improve. It's a good one. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I think we deserve a round of applause. So right about now, I think hand over the microphone to our men in uniform, because they're going to explain to us what will be happening. We have the cadets that are going to demonstrate to us what happened during the struggle for independence. Hello, answer? Mr. Bonasa, the DPS, the vigilance, all protocol observed. I stand here before you, sir, just to give a small value on what is going to happen or what is about to happen. First and foremost, we have enemies like rebels who are going to attack a village of Zambians. Then thereafter, when they attack the village of our fellow Zambians, then the army will be informed to come and rescue our civilians. This is what is going to happen. Right now, the soldiers are advancing to go and rescue the civilians. As you have seen, sir, the commander in front is giving instructions to the soldiers. Not to fight upon by the enemies. They are now taking cover so that they can respond to the fire from the enemies. The commanders now on the video are organizing themselves so that they give instructions on how to attack the enemies. The rear section has also taken place, taken position. Section has taken position on the left front so that they may attack the enemies. The enemies are being killed one by one. They are now charging through the enemy's position so that they may clear anyone who is alive. The section now is sending the search party to search for the survivors so that they are captured and detained. We are now checking for the survivors. After checking for the survivors, they are even collecting their weapons. They have collected all the weapons. It seems like all the enemies have been cleared. They are all dead. The search party is withdrawing. The search party is done. That's a signal to inform those who are behind so that they should revoke and meet at a certain place or position which they have been given. The remainder, they are picking all the blank cartridges. The soldiers now are withdrawing after clearing the enemies, those who attacked our villages. That marks the end of the rescue from our soldiers. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, the cadets there demonstrating how what happens when there is an exchange of fire during war. So we are moving forward. So before the guest of honor delivers the keynote speech, we have a presentation by the cadets. The cadets are just giving you just less than, I'm giving you 5 minutes. And I've started counting.
Okay.
So nataka tuweko la cadets na watu kwa 5 minutes la cadets. Para wale wanayamba na kupenda hapa. Cadets, 5 minutes. No, 5 minutes.
Okay,
to do your presentation. So I'm giving you 5 minutes to do your presentation.
Kanshirumba ibero tukutembea kusukuta tukusawe takulama asho atora latendeka ukuturangiri la papa palinoshi. Good morning, everyone. Oh, sorry. Good afternoon, everyone. And I'm standing here for the behalf of my student. I'm a director for Mashwat. This is a Mashwat we have here in the auditorium. So please, we humble to you, our Honorable Minister, and our guest of honor, my boss, Lois Mute, and their mother, Elisa. international. Yes. So we are not sure. We went to the reason why we are this group. We were coordinating about training our children and myself and also promote their career so that in the future they can find something in life. So we are going to show you the key facts which we usually do because this is a military personnel. So pay attention and watch what is going to be happening first. Just watch. Just watch. Please watch. Just watch. This is our team. Our team. We need to support this team. We need to support this team. If you are present to support, my office is open for all. This is the right thing to do. We respect martial because we are disciplined. We don't fight anyhow. We don't attack. We are there to protect our nation. We are there to protect our family members, especially when we attack you from your home. We can protect our families, our brothers and sisters. We don't use any weapon. We usually use our own impact. So make sure you fight and protect your children. Please, you bring your children to this fast back up and be quick. You're just some minutes. Please. Next group fast. Next group fast. We do it as soon as possible. Please. Show the family. To show the family you fight. Whether we can fight, we can fight. You fight. You fight. I know fight. Good. One up. Fight. Kick him. Good. That is one up. Correct. Good. Okay. So. Okay. Good. We need a clap. You can clap for them, please. Please. Another group, fast, quick. Fast. Please. Bring your children to my school. We make your children as we have seen to other children. I'm there for everybody. This is what we do. Don't fear, Toleika and Ayo. Everybody cheetah. Educators of video news next year. So please, we need support. Support them. The young generation. Kick him! Kill him! Finish! Very good. Let him run the blood. Fast! Kill him! One up. Good! Yes! One up! Very good. Okay. One up. Can you clap for them, please? Please. They are not killing each other. They just demonstrate. Please. Next group fast. You want to go fast? Please. And seniors, seniors, fast. Good. This is the seniors now. We see how they are going to fight the seniors. Come on. Fight. Kill him. One out. Good. Come on, fight. One up. Punch him. Don't waste your time to kill. Kill him, finish. One up. Come on, fight. Okay, 1 minute, fast. Very good. Clap for them, please. We need only your clap. Next to go fast, singers. Fast. No. Captain, time. Singers. Only singers. Those tomorrow, next time. Singers. Please, singers. Please. Hey, commandos. You fight now. You show them you have put only commandos also. Fight! Come on. You fight. Show them. One up. Bounce. This is the
nice. Please, please, please. Come on. Guys, come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Kill him. Kill. I want him to die. Come on. Kill him. Finish. Kill him. Finish him. Fast. We pay. No shooter. Come on, fight. Okay, fast. Kill him. Okay, good. Wonderful. Fast. Angular punching. Movement. Fast. We pay. Good. Wonderful. Dingla. Wonderful. Come on. Last 3 seconds. Now. Good. Give him. Pass the ball. No time to waste. Then want to never cover. Fast. Give him. Mental position. Okay, fix. Right? Yo. I got the helicopter. Kami nagpapilati, alamat ka lang kung pa-adjust. Kaya kanya sa plati niyo, dapat na balik mo ka. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you so much for that wonderful demonstration. Thank you. Thank you so much to our listeners. Thank you. The gift of honors, they are not gender responsive. I can't see any girls in the group. So I think our city mother there and our DC, that's their major concern, I'm sure. So is it just sports for males only? I hope we are not training for gender-based violence. Okay. Thank you so much. So, ladies and gentlemen, right about now, allow me to invite the Deputy Permanent Secretary of the Northern Province, Mr. Lewis Mwaka, just to come and say a few words and in turn to invite the guest of honor to speak to us. I invite you, our TBS son. Not what the program of TBS is about our nation.
Thank you very much, Master Sermon. My task is simple this afternoon. I just want to call upon the guest of honor, Honorable Bao, to speak to the people. I call upon you, sir.
Kasama. The Deputy Permanent Secretary, Northern Province, Their Royal Highnesses, President, our worship, Mayor for Kasama, the District Commissioner for Kasama, the Provincial Chairman, United Parties for National Development, the Provincial Leadership, District Leadership for the United Party for National Development. We recognize the presence of other political parties here present. the town clerk of Kasama, heads of government departments and administrators, our gallant men and women in uniform, our freedom fighters, the people of Northern Province and Zambia at large, all heads of civil society and religious organizations, representatives of various political parties, representatives from business community. We want also to recognize the presence of the sponsors for today and the organizing team, members of the press. May I simply say all protocol observed. It gives me great pleasure and honor to join you today at this great function where we are commemorating the 59th independence anniversary. Today we are all here to acknowledge our privilege of being born in a free Zambia and celebrate this day of this great nation. This is the most important day for every Zambian citizen because it's on this day that we as a country remember the great sacrifices that freedom fighters paid with their lives in attaining independence from the shackles of the 70 years of minority rule under colonialization. We recall the vision and determination of our founding fathers and mothers to build a strong and united Zambia founded on love and respect for all the people, all the races, tribes and religions. Let us remember that Independence Day is a product of the courage and immense sacrifice by our founding fathers and members and mothers who liberated our country from the chains of colonialism. At every occasion, on the 24th of October, our thoughts turn to our immense and ultimate sacrifices exhibited by our first Republican President, Dr. Kenneth Kaunda, in Forest Peace, who symbolized Zambia's liberation struggle and his compatriots in liberating our motherland from colonial rule. Fellow citizens, those difficult times and struggles must not be allowed to fade away from our memories. Hence, every Independence Day, we are not only celebrating our freedom, but are also paying tribute to those who fought for it. The ones who held a vision for our country, and the ones who sacrificed themselves for the same. Therefore, I challenge and call upon everyone of us in the province to give due recognition to our gallant men and women who fought for our independence and reward them with a good value and respect. Today marks the climax of the year-long celebrations which were launched by His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Zambia, Mr. Hakainde Hichilema, on the 23rd of October 2023 under the theme, Zambia at 59, accelerating national development through equitable distribution of resources. In line with this year's independence theme, the UPND government committed itself in 2021 to create a united and prosperous Zambia with equal opportunities across ethnic, religious, regional, generational, and gender constellations, living in harmony and in a free democratic society. These visionary aspirations of the UPND government are underpinned by its mission to foster accelerated national development through the mobilization and sustainable use of human and natural resources for the empowerment of every Zambian citizen. The 8th National Development Plan is a 5-year plan which captures the UPND government's commitments, aspirations to the country. The 8NDP is aimed at steering the country towards the Vision 2030. Sustainable development goes under four strategic development area, with each strategic development area having development outcomes hinged on improving efficiency and competitiveness of the economy so as to sustainably lift the living standards of our people. Fellow citizens, the idea of being an independent nation where sovereign power lies with us to determine our future places a huge responsibility on our shoulders. The significance of this beautiful story is that this nation has gained respect from the world for the transparency and democratic route being spearheaded by His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Zambia, Mr. Hakainde Hichilema. We can proudly say that Zambia has indeed joined the Champions League. According to the 2024 national budget, access to affordable finance continues to be a constant to SME growth. To address this, government is providing funds to targeted groups through a number of empowerment programs such as Citizens Economic Empowerment Commission, CEC, Women Empowerment, Consumers Development Fund, and the Youth Empowerment. For instance, at the end of August 2023, CEC disbursed 660 million kwacha to over 77,000 beneficiaries, who included marketeers, persons living with disabilities, cooperatives, women, and youth. The provision of the free education policy appropriate 12 is another transformative agenda being implemented to ensure that all girls and boys complete free, equitable, and effective outcomes. Construction of 149 secondary schools across the country has since been completed, while as of July 2023, 378,848 locally produced desks have been procured, with 93% of the desks procured through CDF. Government will recruit 4,500 teachers in 2023, so as to further reduce the teacher deficit, as they were a critical component of development. And in 2023, the target number of students has rose to 86,700 from 76,500 students in 2022. These policies are contributing to Zambia's attainment of the Vision 2030 and the Sustainable Development Goals. That underscores in ensuring an inclusive and equitable quality education that promotes lifelong learning opportunities for all. His Excellency the President, in his speech during the ceremonial opening of the first session of the 13th National Assembly, highlighted that his administration recognizes that water and sanitation was key in the development agenda of the country, and that the government was committed to improving water resource management as well as water supply and sanitation for socio-economic development. To that effect, I wish to attest to you that the completion of the construction and implementation of water supply and sanitation infrastructure in the province commenced and progressing well. For instance, progress on the integrated small towns water supply and sanitation program under the African Development Bank in Kasama and Bala district is ongoing and will be completed very, very soon. Other projects include the construction and rehabilitation of boreholes and dams
across the districts in the province. Fellow citizens, the much-delayed completion of Kasama Airport has now seen the light of the day as the project has since been completed and awaiting commissioning. The government is aware that poverty levels among our people remain unacceptably high. Income, gender, as well as rural and urban inequalities continue to exist. To mitigate this situation, government has continued to scale up and enhance social protection programs with improved targeting and selection mechanisms to uplift the well-being of the vulnerable. To this end, government has scaled up the social cash transfer program for Northern Province by increasing the number of beneficiaries from 104,447 households in June 2023 to June 2023 from 69,517 in 2021. As you are already aware, a well-managed environment is critical for achieving economic recovery, sustainable growth, and improved livelihood for our people. It is for this reason that the UPND government has placed a premium on dealing with the serious threats posed by climate change. To address climate change, government is strengthening the institutional framework for implementing climate change interventions and has created the Ministry of Green Economy and Environment that is championing environmental sustainability and implementing policies that are yielding generous dividends for generations to come. Fellow citizens, the theme for this year's anniversary also reminds us that political independence without sustainable development is meaningless. Our independence should therefore be used as a vehicle for achieving inclusive development and prosperity. Our independence will be fatal as long as poverty levels in our province remain high. Let's continue to work towards reducing poverty, vulnerability, and inequality, especially among the youth and women folk. As I conclude, I wish to echo the remarks that have been given by our gallant men and women who fought for this independence that we are celebrating today. I want to recognize and appreciate the message that our fathers, some of us, we might call them our grandfathers and grandmothers, those who have come and given very, very moving remarks. We really appreciate and may God bless you for that. One of the things that we need to learn on today is the issue of unity. There is no progress without unity. We are celebrating the day 24th October of 1964. Without unity, without Zambia coming as one, as we sing every day as we are singing the national anthem. Some of us, we just sing the national anthem without really going down to understand the meaning and what the song is talking about. Our national anthem is just simply talks about, number one, unity. Number two, nationalism. Number three, hard work. These are the key areas that you are going to find in our national anthem. Therefore, this government recognizes the importance of unity. The divisions that we have come from, that we saw, that we continue still seeing, we don't want those divisions to continue. Zambia must stand as one if we are going to remain prosperous, if we are going to remain a country that is going to attain its national development plan goals of becoming a prosperous middle income by the year 2030. We must, and I repeat, we must remain united. Sometimes I wonder, and I want to be corrected by the BJOC here. When I look at my NRC, you are going to find I am born here in Kasama, but they are going to ask me to say, which one is your village? Then I'll start looking at the village, maybe, maybe my village where my father's father, then father came from is in Kaputa, then under chief, whoever. Now, the only thing that I have found is that most of us who are born and bred in town, we have forgotten where we are coming from. Therefore, you find they ask you, master of ceremony here, your name, says your name. Village is going to mention village in Eastern Province. Then they say chief, because he's been here in Kasama and just knows about Chitimukuru, they say chief Chitimukuru. That's the confusion that we have brought. I think in the way of maintaining unity, as we are changing the LRC, I hope we can be advised to say that such issues, such divisive issues, what we want to identify people from years ago where I don't know who came from. I thought this is one Zambia, one nation. You are supposed to be identified by where you were born from. If you are born in Kasama, that's where you are born from. Kasama is part of Zambia. Why would you want to include villages that you've never been to? Probably you won't even go there. I don't know the significance of that. I think going forward, we are supposed to be moving. This is the 21st century. You're supposed to be moving with time so that we recognize yourself. When I see you, I see a Zambia. When I see you, you are in Kasama. You come from Kasama. You can't say, no, I just live here. I don't come from here. But meanwhile, you find your father died in here, your grandfather died in Kasama. But you still want to identify yourself as someone who doesn't come from Kasama. No, I come from this side. I think that one should change. And I'm happy to say this. On the day when we have been graced by the presence of Her Excellency, the President of the United Republic of Tanzania, where such issues, then they have managed to deal with such issues. When you go to Tanzania, it's a united Tanzania. They don't have the divisions that we have here. Therefore, it's important that we start learning even from our neighbors so that we move forward as one united country. Because it's from unity. That's where we are going to see other things coming. Also, I want to echo the fact that independence that we are celebrating today is meaningless in the levels of poverty that we have in the country. There is no independence with an empty stomach. You are celebrating, you can only celebrate what you have eaten. You have got energy for you can sing the national anthem without eating, without economic independence. Our independence is in vain. It's in this vein that I always call upon us, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Zambians, that let's take time to read and understand the 8th National Development Plan. Because if there is a plan that is well articulated, is our plan that we are using, the 8th National Development Plan. If we are going to implement it, all of us, we get together to implement the 8th National Development Plan, I can assure you, we are going to attain the Vision 2030. Why do I always want to talk about the 8th National Development Plan? The 8th National Development Plan has identified the problem that we have as a country. The biggest problem, the biggest enemy to this country is poverty. How are we going to defeat poverty? We are not going to ask people from other countries to come and defeat poverty for us. I have never seen a home where there is a poverty here at home. Then they called on their neighbors, said, neighbors come and help us. So they start going to ask every day. They give them today, they give them tomorrow, they give them just like that. Then from begging, you become prosperous. It has never happened anywhere. When you are a beggar, you are always a beggar. And when you are a beggar, you are never free. Because if the person who gives you says, when coming, I want you should be jumping. If you come walking, I won't give you anything. You should come jumping. You come jumping, otherwise you won't eat. So, I want us to understand that if we are going to move Zambia to a different height, let's embrace the 8th National Development Plan. And National Development Plan is talking about hardware. It's talking about changing our mindset. We are in the rainy season, and I'm very happy this has been echoed. This is the time to plant. If you are using the National Development Plan, it talks about economic transformation. How are you going to transform yourself? If you are doing 1 hectare, you have been bought, and finances have been put available. Start doing maybe 10 hectares. Start doing 100 hectares. We don't want you to move from 1 hectare to 1.5, then to 2, to 1. We want you to live. That's why we are even providing finances. Those who are serious want to do agriculture. Those who are serious want to go into tourism. Those who are serious, whichever field you want to go to. We want to take a lead and help you in a different way. That is going to bring a change to our society. Therefore, I am calling upon you. I'm happy we have the presence of the mayor for Kasama. Mayor for Kasama and the DC and everyone else who are involved in the distribution of CDF. You are giving loans. You are giving grants. This government has created this money because we have seen the vacuum. Those who have lived in Zambia, those who have tried to do a small business in Zambia are going to agree with me. It's not easy to access finance in this country. It's not easy to access finance. And even when you are lucky you access that financing, the rest that you are going to pay are going to dwarf your business. We see in our newspapers every day, on the radios, those who are lucky enough to access finance, the bank is now possessing the business. The bank is now selling the houses because they are going to tell us that we are going to be giving us 30%, 35% per annum. What kind of business are you going to earn that much? It is very, very difficult. So government has noticed this and therefore has brought this money under the CDF, under small and medium enterprises, under the Ministry of Youth, under the Ministry of Community Development and Social Welfare. You find money everywhere. Now, as we are giving this money, we have these tenders in Zambia, where money has come to help invigorate business houses, to help try to bring liquidity in the business sector. We want to take it political. We want to politics with everything. It becomes now for others. Those who are doing business, they remain the way they are. If these people who are doing business, mayor, DC, those people who are in business today are not going to be helped with these monies, then these monies are sure they are going to go to waste and we are going to be singing the same song for years to come. You don't go and want to have more children when you are unable to take care of the existing children. I always tell people, those who have come from low backgrounds, like me, if I see someone maintaining what we call Kantema in English,
Gazebo.
Kasha.
Gazebo.
Zibo.
Gazebo.
Zibo. Gazebo. So we don't have to gazebo anymore. But if someone is able to maintain the same gazebo they are talking about, I can't tell by for a year, I respect that person because it's not easy. Most of us, you see, it will not take 3 months. It's not easy. Those are the people we need to identify. Those people, if we identify, they are going to teach even others, say that it pays to be disciplined. It pays to have a vision. We want to see a situation where we turn those contenders into millionaire businesses. Let me assure you one thing. If Zambia is going to be prosperous, if Zambia is going to be a rich country, we need to start making millionaires out of Zambians. Where are we going to get millionaires? You are not going to go and get everyone else. Everyone is going to be a business person. Everyone else is going to be a farmer. Everyone must own a lodge. Everyone must do it. It doesn't work like that. I was very happy to see these men and our boys, I was saying. And I was asking my man here, said, when we are recruiting soldiers, do we prioritize this? Because they have shown from the way to go to say, this is what they want to do. And these people, when you put them in the media, they are not going to do it not for a salary, but for passion and for the love of their nation. This is a decision we are supposed to be taking. But every time we want to do something, here we go. It's politics, politics, politics. Now this is a child of this Java, it's a child of the provincial, whatever. We are now leaving people with passion and taking resources to people who don't deserve it. Just in the name of politics. We must go away from this issue and go back to our national anthem. Sing it while understanding it. And understand to say that your national anthem talks about Zambia as one. We are all brothers. It doesn't matter you were born in the same home. It doesn't matter you come from the same ethnic group. As long as this one is a Zambian, he's your brother, he's your sister, he's your mother, he's your father, and you must treat him as such. To move forward, and we are going to move forward as such because the president is ready to lead the way as much as they can. But we want all of us as Zambians to get what you, where you are seated, start something. Start moving in a positive direction. What you are going to do, the benefit that you are going to get from there, even government itself is going to start benefiting from you as Zambia. The prosperous Zambia we are going to build by the year 2030 is going to come from the prosperous Zambians who are going to take up the bull by its horns so that they can move forward and have a change in their lives. As I conclude, let me once again interject that Independence Day comes with a plethora of emotions. It reminds us of the pain of being a slave, of the sense of unity. It defines sacrifice. It gives us an example that some wars can be won with non-violence. And of all the things, it makes us value and cherish the freedom we have today. Thus, as a proud citizen, it is our responsibility to sincerely perform our duties of our country, keeping the sacrifice of our ancestors, keeping the sacrifice that our ancestors went through. To go upon ministry of education, to go over your various schools. But I remember, but I'm old enough to have started school during the time of Kaunda. I think my brother here started before, after me, isn't it? You started. I don't know why we don't want to know where we're coming from. This whole to us to understand what independence is from. There is no future. Those of us from accounting fraternity, there's a term that I like. We say position auditing. You need to understand. Therefore, I wish that schools are now being funded very well. There's no school that can complain of funds here. Please appeal if you can think from, so that they are going to be as patriotic mothers, our grandmothers and grandfathers seated here with us. Thank you very much. I want to say thank you very much and the
provincial minister there, Honorable. He has delivered very, very inspiring, very important issues. I think it is a very big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. I think the Honorable Minister has actually explained the importance of this particular day, and he has actually categorically stated that being independent means we are in control of our own destiny as a country. That's why you see that the government is doing quite a lot to show that as a country we are in control of what we are doing. He has also includes building of different institutions and infrastructure development. He has also emphasized that three key things are important when we are singing the national anthem: unity, nationalism, and hard work. We should be very hardworking. There is no independence. Honorable Minister, independence, we need to work very, very hard to get. He has also challenged the Minister of Education through the PAO that we need a lot of programs actually in education to teach our children that they need to know more about the history of our country, where we are coming from, so that they become patriotic in whatever they are doing. I think in summary, those are the words, very, very inspiring and kind words that have been spoken by our guest of honor. Guest of honor, sir, we are really grateful for the inspiring speech. My guest of honor, independence to bring the cake. As they are doing that, let me invite Kasama College of Education to come and do performance. After Kasama College, the council, Musa Mutubutu Kapre, Mushi, Wabana Mutubushi. So Kasama College, as they are preparing the table for the cutting of the cake, come and give us a performance, and then we can have the cutting of the cake. Kasama College of Education, as they are setting the table, we are inviting you to come and do the performance. Kasama College of Education. Kasama College of Education, you can come through and give us that piece of independence. Kasama College of Education is not ready. Kasama College of Education is not ready. As they are setting the table, I can invite some folks to come and give us a very, very short poem that is talking about issues of independence, the comfort, autonomy, care of education.
Freedom, peace, and identity. I'm not going to talk about the rhythm of the land, but I'll talk and bring I stand. I'm not going to talk about the British who brought us to our knees. Oh yes, we rise from our Zambia. We need peace in our country, for it is peace that was in their heart. Make them to stand up and fight for this freedom we're enjoying today, with the passion of their heart. Can you imagine how they suffered to give us this freedom? And yesterday, Allah, to remember is one thing, but to obsess about yesterday is not worth the pain. We try to make it better, but the hate, the bitterness runs so deep. As a youth of the new millennium, we do not have the experience and the memories to guide us or hinder us on our journey. And yet, there is hope. Hope, a light shines that can never be put out. It burns throughout the left of the path and continues to give courage to youth today, to those who are brave enough Brave enough? To those who know they must stand up and fight. The future has been given. We are the inheritors of the Rainbow Nation.
Peace is what we need. Unity and love is what we fight for.
Peace, freedom, and identity.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is indeed what we need. I think so. Tulisema kama Kasama independence pale kufika keki. So right about now, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to invite the President of Province, Mr. Lawrence Martin, to invite the guest of honor to come and facilitate the cutting of the cake. So I invite you.
May I take this opportunity to call upon you to stand and cut the cake.
Thank you. Cutting of the independence cake by the guest of honor.
Anyway, no, this side. Oh, yeah, the right side.
Zambia, we are blessed with natural resources. Zambia, born of the spirit of Zambia. Land of peace, land of joy, the land of tranquility. Zambia, shake hands with everyone because tribulations, we have found they say life begins at 14. We got Zambia and push on. All there is a sacrifice for our independence. No freedom comes without sacrifice. Heroes of our struggle and solitude. We can still shake hands and stick together. Let us now rise above the trials and tribulations. Let us rise up over the from Christ's days to prosperity. After all the years of wandering around.
us. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to the close of our program. I want to sincerely thank the Honorable Minister for having graced this particular occasion. The Deputy heads of government departments and parastatals that have come through. We are grateful and thankful that you came to celebrate with Bank Financial Services, Umangashpura Primary School, Kasama Girls Secondary School, Kasama District Health Office, Chifan Mission School, Nilelen Private School, Kwakwa General Dealers, MCM Hotelers, Wazima General Dealers, Umangashpura Secondary School, Trade Kings, FPG Milling, Jimusesi Company, Kolega General Dealers, Chama Trading, Eco Petroleum, Solo Furniture, and for the men and women and uniform for having inspired these men to exhibit that professionalism. To the brass band, we are saying thank you. To our freedom fighters, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. May I request that we all stand as we sing the national anthem. Shall we stand? So I will request, ladies and gentlemen, after the national anthem, we shall remain standing for the prayer, and after the prayer, we remain standing to allow the guest of honor to leave. We will only be allowed to leave after the guest of honor has left. Thank you so much. Brass band, you can lead us into singing the national anthem. Thank you.